Welcome to Year of the Water Tiger, Scorpio. Year of the Yang Water Tiger begins on February 1st of 2022, lasting through until January 21st of 2023. Now, I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. I'm a Rosicrucian seer, biblical astrologer, Christian psychic, and Gnostic mystic. And this is a readings by Rosemary Angelic transmission. Now, Yang Water Tiger year is actually a year of the Black Water Tiger. Now, Yang trait makes him actively masculine in his personality. In years when Tiger is white, his aggressive Tiger nature is balanced by a feminine yin element, and that attribute calms him a bit. But again, this is year of the Yang Black Water Tiger. Therefore, in Yang Water Tiger, there are two fiery qualities of Yang and Tiger that are soothed by the element of water. If you want to appease a ferocious tiger during Yang Water Tiger year, use the colors of blue, turquoise, or green to lull Tiger's aggressiveness into tranquility. My friend told me a few tiger jokes when I told him that the Tiger year was coming up in 2022, so I'll share a couple of these jokes with you. Now, the first joke: what dinner did the tiger devour when he was finished with his surfing lesson? He made a meal of his surfing instructor. And the second one: how does a veterinarian give a syringe full of medicine to a sick tiger? He gives the tiger a shot with extreme caution. We all have a pretty good idea of what tigers are like and what to expect during a tiger year. Tigers are tough, powerful, courageous, heroic, big-hearted, forceful, and defiant. And tiger is also known to be eager, testy, and even lumbering once in a while. So let's take a look at the fortunate gemstones, the auspicious colors, and the lucky numbers for Scorpio, the scorpion, and that's also the advantageous talismans for Yang Water Tiger that will be able to make you lucky during Yang Water Tiger year. Now, astrology lucky charms for Scorpio during year of the Yang Water Tiger are as follows. Scorpio lucky charms, the gemstone is citrine. Citrine for Scorpio. And the colors for the scorpion are red, yellow, orange, and blue-green. The numbers for Scorpio are 5, 6, and 8. For Yang Water Tiger lucky charms, the auspicious gemstones, first we have cat's eye of blue, green, or orange color. Also banded agate of blue, orange, black, or green tone. Tourmaline of black, orange, blue, turquoise, green, or gray shade. The lucky colors indulge in blue, turquoise, and green to heal and calm. Utilize black and gray to accomplish, and revel in orange to energize and motivate. The numbers, the fortunate numbers for Yang Water Tiger are 0, 3, and 9 in this Yang Water Tiger year. Now, Yang Water Tiger color specifics: the auspicious colors of blue, turquoise, and green afford healing for Tiger. So if the year or the energies of the tiger, or any tigers that you know, or you might have attributes of tiger in yourself, if you feel like you need some healing, again, that's blue, turquoise, and green for healing colors. The black, gray, and orange colors give him ample measures of active energy and great power. Images of a blue or turquoise tiger give him calming and cooling energies. And we do want to keep Tiger relaxed, don't we? Bet we do. Now, green tiger stencils are healing for finances in this Yang water tiger year, and blue and orange tiger symbols bestow the qualities of love and power akin, very much like the archangel Gabriel. Be mindful when invoking such potent, emotionally charged angelic frequencies. Renderings of a black tiger stencil grant career success. Although too much could cause Tiger to expend too much energy in striving for ever more obsessive accomplishment. Indeed, a workaholic that loses the accomplishment he has hastily won due to overexertion is a probable outcome of a black tiger magical talisman exploited with impunity. So you don't want to use it too much. Okay? Use it strategically. You want to make sure that you use it when you've rested and you feel like you can sort of go for it for a while. And then before your body and your energy gives out, then stop using it and use the blue and the turquoise to heal and calm. Or again, use some of the orange to motivate. But don't burn yourself out. That's important. Now, black and orange tiger representations, when you use black and orange together, they bestow speed and refreshing energy when applied towards any goal or objective that you have. Again, used mindfully and at specific intervals to avoid exhaustion and avoid illness during the Yang water tiger transit. Shun away from silver, pink, to reddish shades of purple, and use bluish shades of purple sparingly during Yang water tiger year of the black water tiger. Now, gold and yellow can be used during this transit of the black water tiger, although these colors will tend to numb the psyche. So too much yellow or too much gold will sort of be numbing, where a little bit of it here and there, or a moderate amount here and there, will help energize but soothe simultaneously. Yellow and gold soothe and energize simultaneously. So again, too much can just numb and sort of build a callus against the attributes you might be trying to enliven. Now, Yang water tiger number specifics during the black water tiger year, you may combine 0, 3, and 9 together to form combination numbers. For example, 390, 30, 39, 309. These are some examples. Now, be aware that a number that includes 0 is more vulnerable than a number that lacks zeros. Stay away from the numbers 7 and 8 during the black water tiger year, and use the number 4 extremely scantily. Tigers are curious about the number 5, that it will bring them attention and fortune. Just keep in mind that this number also brings a big risk exposure along with the fortune, and along with the attention, you increase your risk and your exposure to that risk with the number 5. Now, as far as compatibility with other Chinese zodiac signs, Tiger loves horse and dog. Tiger really likes pig. Tiger likes other tigers, dragon, rabbit, rat, goat, and rooster. Tiger dislikes auk and does not like snake. Tiger has a rivalry, a competitive mano-a-mano rivalry with monkey. Now, Scorpio, fixed water personality during a Yang water tiger year will be revitalized. The Scorpion will be recharged, electrified, and fascinated as the tiger fixed component of wood provides the seductively formidable air of water constituent of Scorpio even more inscrutability with which to compel others and allure others. In addition, the tiger's fixed element of Yang will warm and enliven Scorpio's enthusiasm, moving the Scorpion to levels of creativity which will begin the surge of events set in motion by Scorpio's martial and also Plutonian styles in an onward promotion to achieve very vital and essential objectives. The aspect of water brought about by the transit of Yang Water Tiger year is the only factor that will cool and calm Scorpios a little when it comes to Scorpion's motivation towards popularity. Gaining fame, recognition, and esteem is in actuality very easy for Scorpio. And it's easier for the Scorpion to obtain as soon as the Scorpion places proverbial breadcrumbs along the path that leads to her or his whereabouts. Now, make use of the comparable element of water consciously, with knowing, to cool and soothe situations that might be moving forward a bit too fast. And conquest belongs to you, Scorpio. Water can be heated by fire and thus utilizes vapor to produce energy and supply power to whatever enterprise the Scorpion wants to advance and move into the lead. The good news is that water helps to keep Tiger year's characteristic imperialism, testiness, and uprisings chilled and made convenient. Since this is a black water tiger transit, the water trait is not as cold as it is in yin water years. Since this is a time when Scorpios are going to be feeling that assertiveness because of your martial attribute, since you're ruled by Mars and Pluto, Tiger year could revive divergence in the Scorpion. Therefore, be mindful before taking action. And be sure to stay focused upon the Scorpion's mainly essential ambitions, which could fall by the wayside if unsettling emotions are provoked by people that play at concern while trying to subvert the Scorpion's real aspirations in life. Forewarned is forearmed, as the cliche says. Now, Scorpio's place in the Jade Emperor Zodiac race. Western astrology, sign of Scorpio, corresponds with Chinese zodiac animal of pig. Legend has it that the Jade Emperor held a race to place 12 animals on the zodiac wheel. Pig came in 12th place in this race held by the Jade Emperor. Now, Pig was he was in the race really to more enjoy himself, as you'll see here. And that's why he came in 12th place. He was seen running by the Jade Emperor, who was impressed with Pig's ability to run swiftly when he so desired. So the Jade Emperor knew that if the Pig wanted to, the Pig could win the race or even come high up, because he saw that he actually could run very swiftly again when he wanted to. The Jade Emperor knew this. And the Jade Emperor wondered why. Why in the world Pig did not claim a higher placement, as should have been the case, as Pig speedily crossed the finish line to complete the race for himself, thereby ending this esteemed competition of the 12 zodiac animals for Chinese astrology. Pig explained to his supreme ruler why Pig did not, feel like he wanted to come in a higher placement. And he explained that he had stopped to eat. Pig had stopped to eat because he became very hungry. After which Pig then stated that he had to lie down and take a nap after enjoying some tasty food. The Jade Emperor was happy that Pig was content as he watched Pig lay back and lay back down and lie back to rest some more after finishing this important race. After all, some animals didn't even get on the wheel at all. So Pig didn't mind that he came in last place because Pig didn't really feel like it. He wanted to enjoy himself, eat, take a siesta, and then speedily go across the finish line so he could show that it was up to him. It was up to Pig. Pig said, I can go fast when I want, and I can lay down and rest when I want. And that's up to me. And that's what Pig said. Now, and the Jade Emperor was glad and happy that Pig was content and in control of himself. Now, Scorpio, the Scorpion year of the Yang Water Tiger lesson. Scorpio, just like Pig, likes to do as they see fit and are rugged individualists. In that, they go really where they please and they speak their mind. Tiger years are risky in that they are unpredictable. With that said, the Scorpion needs to conserve dependability and increase steadiness by increasing Scorpio's characteristic tranquil manner during this transit so that the Scorpion does not become anxious because of Tiger's slyness, viciousness, and shrewdness. Tiger could lead the Scorpion to wanting to make perilous choices when it comes to how to invest capital, exploiting Scorpio's resourceful flair. It profits the Scorpion to resist becoming enthralled by a big risk or any big risk, because the big risk and big reward, these kinds of deals might really captivate Scorpio during the Blackwater Tiger year. So these big risk, big reward deals, they might captivate you, Scorpio, but stay away. You need to stay away from those kinds of deals, those perilous types of deals during Yang Water Tiger year. That's the lesson for 2022. Now, Scorpio the Scorpion year of the Yang Water Tiger blessing. What are your blessings for Blackwater Tiger year? Expect more opportunities in which to let the Scorpion's Martial and Plutonium competitive and metamorphic capabilities amaze the opposition. Indeed, Yang Water Tiger year is a great transit in which to let others seek Scorpio out to produce the Scorpion's talents and expertise, and to purchase the talents and the expertise of the Scorpion, particularly in regards to innovative endeavors. Western astrology sign of Aquarius corresponds with the Chinese Zodiac animal of tiger. Legend has it that the Jade Emperor held a race to place 12 animals on the Zodiac wheel. Tiger came in third place in this race held by the Jade Emperor. Tiger was powerful enough to finish well, even though his thick hair became filled with water while he swam across the river, causing a slowing down of his pace. Tiger's determination and also his powerful, strong brute force pushed him forward and onward, while the Jade Emperor was gladdened by his first 3 Chinese Zodiac Astrology animal placements. His race was going well. Yang Water Tiger attributes. Yang Metal Tiger has like a general tiger qualities which are known to be insistent, potent, impertinent, dangerous, audacious, and charitable. Tiger can also display traits of being on edge, self-conscious, irritable, and intolerant. Now, water qualities will add some patience, cool-headedness, relaxation, and introspection to Tiger's ferocious, though alluringly personal and personality type attributes. So although we can have some of this ferociousness, also Tiger's going to have a lot of allure and have a very pleasant personality, a very tempting personality. Now again, this is a Yang Water Tiger year, not a Yin Water Tiger year. That makes a difference. Therefore, the Yang element doesn't allow for a complete chilling and assuaging of the Tiger's authoritative celebrity, as is the case during Yin Water Tiger transits. Yang Water Tiger advice. Yang Water Tiger is a year to savor and enjoy all of the exceptionally lucky aspects that Tiger brings. Good fortune happens when the spirit of abundance opens a door to a person who has diligently done the groundwork to succeed in their field. It's also important to point out that in Feng Shui, the Chinese art of placement, difficulties are actually seen as being beneficial prospects when observed from a correct perspective. Now, therefore, people that have come up with formulas for success and who have overcome their own troubles or who have cleared up the predicaments of others, and those who are well prepared will prosper greatly during Yang Water Tiger year. Yang Water Tiger influence, Yang Water Tiger being the third of the 12 zodiac animals in Chinese astrology, brings action, uprising, magnetism, and ignition to any endeavor begun the year before. Fascination, vigor, and excitement will be afforded to any new work or relationship implemented. Year of the Tiger repeats every 12 years in Chinese astrology, while Year of the Yang Water Tiger repeats every 60 years, occurring in 2022, 2082, 2142, 2202, 2262, and 2322, and on. Yang Black Water Tiger year of 2022 on the Gregorian calendar overlaps with a portion of the year 7242 or 7242 on the traditional Chinese calendar. This is one that is not the one that we've heard about, that is more around the years 4,000 and some odd, but this is a more ancient one that has actually 7,000 years and more. Now, comparative cultural astrology and New Year's celebrations. We're just going to talk generally about when you compare different astrological systems and their New Year's celebrations. We're just going to give you this briefly so you can see that Chinese astrology is really not that different from some other forms of astrology. Now, traditional Chinese zodiac places Rat, which associates with Sagittarius in the Western astrology system at the beginning, being November 22nd to December 21st. That's their first sign. And Pig, which associates with Scorpio, at the ending, October 23rd to November 22nd of the astrological wheel. It's intriguing to notice that these Chinese zodiac signs, what they do on the Chinese calendar is they split it between, again, Rat, which is Sagittarius. So the beginning is Rat, Sagittarius, and the end being Pig, Scorpio, which is right where the mysterious zodiac sign of Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, is found. Now, Ophiuchus is often called the 13th zodiac sign. It's equally fascinating to become aware that the Celtic pagans consider the festival of Samhain on the 31st of October as actually being their new year. That's Halloween. Now, also being a lunar calendar. So the pagan calendar is also a lunar calendar. Now, with that said, when corresponding with Western astrology, one would associate the head of the Western zodiac, which is Aries, with dragon, and Pisces, the tail of the Western astrology, with rabbit. It's also fascinating to comprehend that there are in many cultures more than one New Year's celebratory festival. In some they have as many as 4 New Years. Now, the Yang Water Tiger year is formed from the attributes of being the 9th heavenly stem of Yang water gotten from 10 celestial elemental qualities of the 3rd earthly branch gotten from 12 terrestrial animal personalities. Key words for Yang Water Tiger year. The Chinese word Ren means clean, and it's the ninth heavenly stem, so it's clean, Ren. The Chinese word Yin means respect, which is the 3rd earthly branch. Now, this Yin characteristic is not to be confused with the fact that this is a Yang water year rather than a Yin water year, okay? So this is Yang Water Tiger, but the 3rd earthly branch is called Yin, and that means respect. So that's different than the other Yin and Yang that we're talking about. So don't get those two confused. And the Ren, which is the 9th heavenly stem, means clean. So clean and respect. Okay? Now, it's important to note here that the 10 heavenly or celestial stems are derived from the 5 elements in Chinese astrology, which are fire, metal, wood, earth, water. The 10 qualities are comprised of the characteristics of yin and yang divisions within the assigned elemental attribute, with this current year of the water tiger being a yang water tiger year. Therefore, there are 10 aspects, and these are gotten from the yin and yang characteristics of the 5 Chinese elements. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements of, again, fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. And there's yin and yang of each one of those. So again, this is a yang water year, not a yin water year. So again, the yin that we talked about earlier, that is from the 3rd earthly branch, which means respect, is yin, but that's not the same yin. That's different. And again, the Ren from clean is the 9th heavenly stem. And again, the 3rd earthly branch is the respect in yin. And that's different from the other characteristics we're talking about, which are yin and yang. Okay. Now, the primary guardian angels for yang water tiger year. For the aspect of water, elemental archangel of water is Gabriel, being the archangel of all the water signs in Western astrology. Regarding the component of yang, which is associated with fire, elemental archangel of fire is Michael, being the archangel of all the fire signs in the Western Zodiac. The Western Zodiac sign of Aquarius, which corresponds to the Chinese Zodiac sign of Tiger, is an air sign. And even though Aquarius is the sign of the water bear, Aquarius corresponds to Tiger, and Tiger associates with the fixed constituent of wood in Chinese astrology. Since there is no corresponding Western astrology element to the Chinese component of wood, we shall take a look at some of Tiger's other fixed aspects of yang and springtime. The season of early spring, very, very early spring, is similar to the warmer and moister elements associated with the guardian archangel, Raphael, that rules over the eastern direction of the compass, as well as all of the air signs in the Western Zodiac. And also, since Aquarius is an air sign, elemental archangel Raphael is an excellent archangel to call upon throughout yang water tiger year. Therefore, the elemental archangels that are beneficial to evoke for yang water tiger year are archangels Michael for yang component, Gabriel for water element, and Raphael for both air and springtime aspects. The zodiac angel Cambriel for Aquarius, the water bear, which is a fixed air sign, is another guardian angel to call upon during yang water tiger transit. Secondary guardian archangels for yang water tiger year. Planetary archangels which associate with Aquarius, being Western astrology correspondents for year of the tiger, are angelic rulers of Saturn and Uranus. Saturn's archangel is Cassiel, and Uranus's archangel is Ariel. It's Auriel, not Uriel, but Ariel, Auriel for Uranus, and again for Saturn it is Cassiel. Awareness of both Western and Eastern astrology associations is very helpful. Now, Earth and celestial angelic coordinates for yang water tiger year are as follows. Earth coordinates of elemental guardian angels. The Earth coordinates on the Earth plane. The North elemental archangel of Earth is Uriel, and this is the Merkaba This is the Merkaba symbol, a three-dimensional symbol that is representing the archangel of Earth, which is Uriel. Uriel, and that's on the Earth coordinates. That would be for north. Okay. Now, the East elemental archangel of air is Raphael, and this is the Merkaba symbol. Mer meaning rotating fields of light, Ka meaning spirit, and Ba meaning soul. And this is for air, and this is Raphael, the archangel Raphael for air. And in this earth plane, on the physical plane, that's in the east. And the south elemental archangel of fire is Michael, and this is the archangel Michael's fire. This is the fire Merkaba field, again for Archangel Michael on the earth for the south elemental archangel, the Merkaba field. And the west elemental archangel for the earth coordinates for the physical plane is Gabriel for water. This is the archangel Gabriel's Merkaba field. This is Gabriel for water in the west in the earth plane. So if you're making sacred circles, that would be what you would call the archangels on the earth plane. Now, when we go to the celestial coordinates, let me just say this first. What we showed you here, these are actually these are hexagonal forms. These are made out of 6 sides each. So the archangels come in looking this way because they are of a higher plane. So they're always gonna look like this. But to call the archangels, even though that's what they look like in their Merkaba field, you wouldn't use a hexagram to call in on the earth plane. On the earth plane, in the physical realm, you would use a pentagram to call in. And that's for another video at another time, but that you would be using a 5-pointed star to call them in. Now, when you get to the celestial coordinates, you're going to be calling in a 6-pointed star. You're going to be using a 6-pointed star, and you're calling the same angels, but their positions in the heavens are going to be different according to the sign of the zodiac, the 4 signs of the zodiac, which are corresponding to each of the archangels, which of course the archangel Michael is, who is of fire, is going to be the fixed sign of Leo, of fire, and Gabriel of water is going to be the fixed water, which is Scorpio, and the earth angel for Uriel is going to be the fixed sign of Taurus for earth, and of course Raphael, the archangel of air, is going to be for the fixed air sign of Aquarius. But we're going to give you from north, east, south, west, and we're going to give you the celestial coordinates again. So north elemental archangel of water, Gabriel. So in the celestial coordinates, you're going to use Gabriel water. The Merkaba field is going to be in the north. So it's going to be different than on the physical plane. Use the celestial or the heavenly as opposed to the earthly. You see, this is just like the heavenly branches and earth. I mean, the heavenly stems and the earthly branches. It's the same thing. If you really see, it's the same thing. It's just a different language, but it's the same thing. All right, now, so you have north elemental archangel for water, Gabriel, in the north in the celestial coordinates, and that's the Merkaba field. And you're going to have the east elemental archangel of fire is Michael, and this is Michael going to be in the east in the celestial realms. And you're going to have south elemental archangel of earth is Uriel. So in the south, you're going to have Uriel for the celestial coordinates. And the west, you're going to have the archangel Raphael in the west for the archangel of air, Raphael. That's going to be in the air in the celestial coordinates. So you see the differences there. All right, now we are going to now give you fortunate compass directions. Year of the Yang Water Tiger finds excellent fortune, expansive opportunity, and richness in northwest and northeast directions. Yang Water Tiger finds love, friendship, and trade in the north. gaining commitment for lifelong contentment in the south. During Yang Water Tiger year, avoid east, southwest, and west, for they bring trouble, misfortune, ailments, and evil people. Regarding whether or not to go on expeditions during Yang Water Tiger year, staying put where you are can also be problematic, bringing dilemmas and infirmities. Therefore, it is best to go on journeys during Yang Water Tiger transit, even if it's just for a small excursion to visit family, friends, and neighbors, or just a jaunt to the store or the park or the beach. Now keep in mind that Yang Water Tiger year is diverse when compared to other elemental tiger years, for each element has a different effect upon tiger. Now we're going to go over the Yang qualities, because again this is Yang, water, tiger, so we're going to go over Yang and water and also tiger. For Yang, the qualities and the attributes are masculine, day, hot, fire, dry, summer, outer, active, excited, expanding, hard, and dorsal. Water, the qualities are fortunate, prosperous, self-reflective, and also traditional, shrewd, credible, fear, cold, salty, ears, with flexibility as accommodating as water. Also, the general tiger associations. I remember I'm a fan of Bruce Lee's, and he always, one of his quotes was, "You must become water, my friend." So, again, flexibility, water. You take on the shape of that which you are occupying. Now, general tiger associations. Yang, wood, spring, Aquarius, sunflowers, especially Cinerea, which is a type of sunflower, and also the first month on the Chinese lunar calendar. Now, there are 5 elements in Chinese astrology, being fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. Those are the 5 Chinese elements. Notice there's not air. And in the Western system, they do not have wood or metal. However, in the Western system, there is an ether or a spirit. So there is a 5th element of spirit or ether in the Western system. So again, in the Chinese system, there's metal and wood and earth and water and fire. We're going to give you the associations for which element controls what other element. Now, fire controls metal. Metal controls wood. Wood controls earth. Earth controls water. And water controls fire. This is the circle of life. As we come full circle, we attempt to balance the 5 elements. Fire brings joy, heat, bitter, the tongue. Earth brings worry, damp, sweet, in the mouth. Metal brings grief, dry, pungent, the nose. Water brings fear, cold, salty, ears. Wood brings anger, wind, sour, eyes. Now, to calculate the Chinese New Year, simply count the 2nd new moon that comes after the winter solstice. The information found in this document, in the attached document, just look in the description box, and you can click on the blog. And so in that document, and also that we're giving to you in this video, the information is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us. Join us again.